I felt like I had nowhere to go. I felt very alone.
The humiliation, maybe I deserved everything that was going on.
You feel trapped.
I just thought to myself, not make it through this night. First, it was mild, you know, a push here and a shove there. And the more I stood up and spoke up and said, you know, you will not treat me this way, the more violence entered into the relationship.
I was alone in a home, always scared of when he was going to come home. I was too scared to tell anybody, and really at that point felt like maybe I deserved everything that was going on and that he had done to me.
I remember he hit my arm and it just swelled up, and there was blood everywhere. And he had deadbolts on the apartment that locked from the inside. He had the keys in his pocket, so I couldn't get out. I was stuck inside the house with the baby and with him, and he was passed out. And I got myself to the bathroom. I remember throwing up, because I'm sure I had a concussion. Just pulled myself together, and that was pretty much when I told myself that was gonna be it. It wasn't gonna change ever, and I didn't want my son to be around that.
Being in transitional housing really is what changed my life for me.
The transitional housing gave me the tools to help myself. And that's all a lot of people want. A lot of people want to help themselves. They just need the tools to do that.
Ultimately, that's what I needed, was just a place that would let me come and just rest, fall apart for a little while, heal, and to find the truth about who you are and the truth that what was going on was wrong.
When a woman leaves an abuser or some type of crisis situation, she'll arrive at the Gatehouse with nothing.
We provide housing,
Food, clothes,
transportation, childcare,
medical and dental care,
help with further education. Education to us is key.
professional counseling,
The Gatehouse is committed to knocking down those barriers for our women.
so they can begin to build totally new lives for themselves and their children.
This is a need that has existed in this area for a long time. People tend to look at domestic violence as an inner city problem, and the fact is it's a suburban problem as well. It's an American problem.
The Independent Life Program is designed to bring women and children through the healing process, while at the same time providing the resources and relationships necessary for them to build new lives.
We focus on the children as much as the women because our vision is to see cycles of abuse and poverty ended.
The Gatehouse is not a shelter. The Gatehouse is a supportive living community. We offer a hand up to women and children who will be coming to us from shelters or short-term transitional housing programs.
The Gatehouse campus includes the Washington Community Education Center, where events and classes are held and rented to the community for meetings and events, the Hope Chapel, 4 neighborhoods to house 96 families, 2 counseling centers, the general store for food and household supplies, and Keeps Boutique. Walking trails, a sport court, playground, and commercial strip center are also included on the property.
We are that final step just prior to self-supportedness.
A good program will allow a woman to heal, not just expect her to get a job immediately.
We'll know we're making a lasting difference when over 200 people a year have become healed, happy, and healthy, productive citizens of our community.
Going through that program, I was able to get my emotions on track, go to counseling, get my head right so that I could figure out where my focus in life needed to be and rebuild myself.
The transitional housing, it's not that I might not have made it out, I would not have made it out. If someone will just help me, I want to help myself. I want to do this by myself, but I just need someone to help me a little bit.
The Gatehouse is already growing beyond our expectations, and we look forward to a positive impact being made on every single person who has an experience here. The members, staff, volunteers, and supporters of the Gatehouse.